Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. In the last episode, I was helping this guy who got stabbed. And there was a healer here, his brother was here. There were a couple kids here, but they all disappeared when I logged out. That's alright. They're back to their original positions. Let me bring up my interface, right? Alright, yeah, I was going back to the apothecary to do some chores, such as collect some bandages and king's foil. Do I need to talk to her?
Well met.
Now that doesn't make any sense. Collect the linens. Can be found hanging outside the shop. My bad. So it's outside. There they are. Man, somebody used some OxyClean. Look how sparkly white these bad boys are. Somebody knows how to get some stains out. Getting some lag here. Let me collect some of the king's foil around here. It's very close to town. Thought this was gonna be something I'd have to go to the woods to get or something. One last one here. Check the other side of the apothecary. There we go.
Gondor needs your aid.
You may leave those with me, my dear. Furion is resting now, and should remain so for a fortnight at least. I stitched him up while you were out collecting goods for me. He did not speak a word the entire time I was there. I suppose he is just in shock from the attack. It will pass. Thank you for the supplies. I am tired after the excitement of this day. You saved me a good deal of work. You feel as if you're missing something to Furion's tale. Let me go question him. Definitely something fishy about it. Wonder if he was up to no good. Limerill stares intently at Furion. Brows knit in concern. Furion, pale from blood loss, his face drawn with pain, does not speak when you approach him. You ask Limerill if she will give you a moment to speak with Furion. Yes, I suppose I must. If you think you can get a word out of him, good luck. Furion's eyes follow Limerill out of the room, and when she is out of earshot, he takes a deep breath and speaks at last. I was hoping to get a word alone with you, stranger. I am in great need of your help. I will tell you what happened to me, but please help me. Can you fight? You assure him that you can. I am a farmer, not a warrior, you see, but I have need of money. I decided to go after a bounty, some bandits in the hills. I thought I could take them, but they overpowered me easily. I took a knife wound before they laughed me out of their sight. It was foolish of me to approach them. For now they have my satchel. There is nothing of value to anyone else, but I need it back. Please, friend, I would give anything to see it back here safe. Furion begs you to retrieve the satchel from the bandits who stabbed him. Interesting. Let's do it. Now, my question is, if he is but a humble farmer with no fighting experience, what was he doing trying to collect a bounty on bandits? That's what I want to know. It's like real life. Sometimes you watch these street fight videos, and it seems like every guy out there thinks he knows how to fight. It's amazing to me that people who don't know how to fight always act tough and try to pick fights with people. They think it's like the movies where you're just like naturally born with a gift to fight or something. What is going on here? You discovered a bandit encampment. Tents can be found all over the bandit encampment as bandits have attempted to set up a comfortable living space for themselves. You should destroy the tents of the bandits who cruelly wounded and robbed Furion. A number of violent ruffians of the very same who wounded Furion have gathered in the northwestern Lamedon. You should clear up the camp of the vicious bullies. I wanted to get those quests before defeating this guy because I thought there was going to be a quest for me to kill them. And I wanted it to count. And I got a bandit slayer deed, okay. Let me round up a few of these bad boys. Might as well chop down these branches. They're right in front of me. It's like I was destined to chop them down. I always think that I can do whatever action I'm doing before I get interrupted. You have defeated a number of the vicious bandits who so brutally attacked Furion, stealing his satchel and leaving him for dead. I don't know. I'm gonna say something a little controversial and unpopular here. This guy, Furion, walked into this encampment with the intention to kill them for a bounty, and then he got stabbed. And he's supposed to be the good guy that I'm feeling sorry for. I mean, I know they're bandits and all, but they're just camping out here in the woods, you know? He's the one that came in with the intention to kill them. And then he got stabbed and now he wants to cry? I don't know. I know it's the unpopular opinion, but he was picking a fight with these guys. Even if you're not the nicest person in the world and maybe you have some bad intentions in your heart, if you're camping in the woods and somebody comes up and tries to kill you for a bounty, I feel like you have the right to defend yourself. I think they were actually merciful by sparing his life, just stabbing him, and they could have finished him off is what I'm saying. I mean, if you stab somebody in the stomach and you leave them for dead, I guess that's kind of killing them, so I take that back. You have destroyed a number of bandit tents in the encampment. So that looks like the little boss bandits. Furion's satchel appears to have been picked over by bandits at the back of the encampment. The men who stand here laugh heartedly at some joke, hardly noticing your approach. Okay. Let's get this satchel. Excellent. You have found a letter at which the brigand has been so rudely laughing. Furion had good reason to wish to recover this, for it could create a great deal of tension within his family if discovered before he leaves Lamdun. Okay, so let's read this. Dear Limeril, I must apologize for this feeble farewell after so many years of friendship. I am afraid that this is the best I can do. Dang it. Let me kill this bandit real quick. Okay. This letter is for your eyes alone, and I beg you not to burden Gladon with the pain of knowing me to be a woeful, selfish, and foolish brother. I have likely left Lamdun by now, with a pocket full of gold, for I have gone to seek treasure hunting bounties. I intend to put many long leagues between myself and Gondor. Traveling with such great distance will cost me more money than my farm could give me, and so I must lend my blade to a grateful cause. It is just that I cannot bear it any longer. You see, Limeril, you have never been mine. You will never be mine. And I am sorry to lay this burden upon you, but I cannot keep the secret within my heart any longer. I beg you not to tell Gladion, for I would never hurt him for the world. It is why I leave. I love you with no expectations, no hope, no alternative, and the reality that I cannot go on living this way, with you so near. You have reclaimed Furion's possessions from the bandits, and should now take extra care that the letter does not fall into the wrong hands. I don't know. I understand that sometimes people get feelings. You may love your brother's wife like this guy, but I feel like that's something you just keep to yourself. No need to tell her that. There's no need to tell her that. If you have feelings for your brother's wife, that's something you gotta snub out before it develops into anything. You don't tell anybody. Come on now. We're not Hunter Biden over here. So, yeah, this is the right house. I know I'm picking on this Furion guy, but it just seems like he has questionable decision-making skills. As you hand Furion his satchel, you gently tell him that you have accidentally learned of its contents. The letter! Burn it! Burn it! I should never have put my feelings to words. That was too close. She or Gladion could have discovered it before the brigands had chosen to make a mischief with it. Alright. He's getting a little redemption. He realized the error, and he wants it all gone. So, okay, I can respect that. I must leave this place as soon as I am recovered enough to stand. I tried already, but I fell back. I will keep trying. You protest, asking Furion to stay abed and let his wound heal. It does not matter, Kippen. Don't you see? I have no reason to heal. No reason to live. I have every reason to leave. I will take 100 knife wounds before I stay another day so near to her. Oh my gosh.
I am afraid to wander too far from home lately.
Furion is always very kind to me when I am sick, so I would like to be kind to him now that he is sick. My doll cheers me up, so I think Furion must borrow her for a while. He is in bed. And maybe you could pick up some nice flowers for him, because everyone likes flowers when they're sick. And our favorite book, the one that he used to read to me so often, it is open where he left off. Perhaps I could read it to him this time.
I am afraid to wander too far from home lately.
I think I know what will help my uncle feel better. We always go on adventures together when he can take the time away from his farm work, so I have been planning our next adventure. I made a treasure map, but I will tell him I found it buried in a chest, and I made a sword and a stick, but we don't have to tell him that it's not a real sword. I think that he'll not be able to tell the difference. Now I just need some rocks to fill my coin purse, and we can pretend it is treasure, and bury it where the map says. That's kinda cute. Get the stick sword, the treasure map. You have collected the crude stick sword carved by Tumir. You have collected Tumir's hand-drawn map Get some rocks. Some flowers. They're very small items to interact with. Okay, so I got everything I need here. It's an ugly little doll. You have collected Mirit's favorite doll.
My family says that it is dangerous outside.
Oh yes, this will do nicely for my uncle. I am not allowed inside, says Mama. Will you bring this to Furion for me and tell him that I want him to get well soon?
I am afraid to wander too far from home lately.
Perfect. You should show my uncle what I did for him. That's sweet, girl. No, no more. I can see them no more. No more reading books, no more flowers, no dolls. Take them away. I cannot bear to look upon them. I will be gone soon, and they must learn to never think of me. Furion's pain is deep, and it is not the wound that causes the pale, drawn look on his face. Oh, Tumir, our adventuring days are now over, one way or another. Furion turns his head from the humble pile of gifts and closes his eyes against the tears that have begun to welt there. This guy is very depressed. Furion is moved by Tumir's gesture, but refuses to give up his pursuit of escape by any means.
Have you heard the rumors of enemies pressing in from all sides?
It is dreadful, Kippen, dreadful. Let me see how bad these boots are. Pretty bad.
Have you heard the rumors of enemies pressing in from all sides?
Corsairs! Corsairs have come up the river. What does it mean? How came they to Lamdon? Oh, whatever will we do? The inhabitants of Dundab are suddenly bustling with activity, frightened by the sudden sighting of Corsairs. You should speak with townspeople to see if there's any fact behind this wild claim.
Our lands were once peaceful, but it is now dangerous to travel far from home.
Help, help! Should we evacuate? Where can we go that is safe? The Corsairs will take everything.
Have you heard the rumors of enemies pressing in from all sides?
I heard rumors, Kippen. What if there's truth to them? You are famous adventurers. Have you ever encountered Corsairs in your travels? Are you going to protect us?
Our lands were once peaceful, but it is now dangerous to travel far from home.
I just came here this morning from the town south of here, and I swear to you, I saw them. Corsairs, hordes of them. Everyone was running, and I hastened here. What are we to do? What if they come here? Townsperson reports having seen the beginning of Corsair invasion in the town south of Dinadab.
Our lands were once peaceful, but it is now dangerous to travel far from home.
I was looking over the ridge to the east and I saw tents. Strange tents. Is it brigands? Someone said it was Corsairs, but that's impossible.
The soldiers of Gondor have all gone to war, and we are left to fend for ourselves.
Corsairs, did you hear? Corsairs have come from Umbar. Does this mean Dol Amroth has fallen? What are we to do? I must hide and lock away all my things, and I must run. But where shall we go? So I need to look eastward for signs of Corsairs from atop the ridge. Good vantage point, okay. There's definitely something going on down there. You see tents sprawling as far as the eye can see in the shady swamp to the east. Gonna tell the watchman about this.
Gondor needs your aid.
Why? Why is he doing this? Furion has run off. He is wounded. He could die.
How may I help you, friend?
I put my head down to take a nap and I had a terrible dream that Furion was lost to us forever. He told me things that made my heart heavy with sadness. I woke up to check on him and he was gone. I cannot say any more. It is very like the dream. Furion is gone and the watchman tells us that he is seeking bounties. He went to the Corsairs camp. Limero had a terrible dream about Furion and woke up to find him gone.
How may I help you, friend?
Yes, I've had many reports of Corsairs. The soldiers have all followed Prince Imrahil, and only the farmers are left. I'm sorry, but I have no one to send to rescue Furion. What could he be thinking in the state he's in? The watchman cannot help, for all the soldiers of Dinadab have followed the Prince Imrahil to war.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Kippen, I am not much of a fighter, but I must go to this encampment to search for my brother. Will you meet me there? I need help of someone strong. I will not sit idly and let my brother kill himself. I do not know what madness has possessed him, but I will stop him. Not interested in these. These are no good. Gladion is determined to rescue Furion.
Gondor needs your aid.
Gladion, I could not bear to lose the both of them. Do you know anything about this, Kippen? You spoke with Furion last. Did he tell you anything? Her eyes search yours for a common understanding, but you cannot betray Furion's communication to you. After a pause, she sighs. Well, please bring them back alive. Alright, let's see if I can help in any way. Weird that they set up camp in the swamp here.
How may I help you, friend?
I cannot see him anywhere, but surely he has not gone far in his condition. I hope he has not been discovered. What was he thinking? These are all seasoned warriors and deadly. Furion is not but a wonderful farmer. A wounded farmer. I'm sure he's a wonderful farmer as well. Alright, so let me search for signs of Gideon. A number of strong leaders of Corsairs walk amongst the swampy encampment. You should challenge and defeat the first mates amongst the Corsairs of Umbar. Corsairs have begun hoarding weapons in great quantities. You should destroy the weapon stashes of the Corsairs, for these will be deadly in the hands of the enemy. The Corsairs of Lamedon appear to have been busy looting and stealing from the townsfolk of this peaceful part of Western Gondor. You should recover stolen coin purses from Corsairs in their northern encampments. So I gotta make sure to physically loot these guys. There's no sign of Furion here. Let me round up a few of these. Wow, they're going like all the way around. Oh, so not all of them drop it. A bandit raiding party led by Korogan patrols northern Lamedon, searching for targets for pillaging, looting, and burning. So this is a raid. I'm definitely going to need help with that. So let me open up my quest panel here, and I'm going to take this off my tracker for now. There's no sign of Furion here. And no sign of them here either. I do really like the design of these guys. I feel like it's very lore based. No sign of Furion here either. Killed one first mate here. No sign of Furion again. Unfortunate to get stunned. Loot all these guys here. Actually, I don't need to loot that one because I'm done with that quest. You have recovered a number of stolen coin purses from the Corsairs who have set up their camp in the swamps in northern Lamedon. Okay. Let me actually head towards the little quest rings. So this guy looks important. Although he had nothing for me. Let me go over here. Looks like there is a quest ring that was pointing me this way. You have found Furion, but he is unconscious.
What is this world coming to?
Here, you're looking for this one, are you? He won't last much longer. He was already damaged enough on his own before my boys got to him. When they were done, they dragged him over to me. Looking for bounties he was. I suppose you're here to do the same. So that's it, we're just gonna leave this guy here. Furion lies in a pool of blood, breathing slowly. He is not dead, but it is clear that he does not have much time. This one has a death wish, you know? Are you sure that you want to save him? He made good sport for my men. Not very worth rescuing, if you ask me.
The Corsairs camped in Lamedon have wounded Furion badly, and his life hangs on a thread while they look on in mirth.
This is intolerable!
Can't you see this fool has a death wish? I will see that his wish is granted. Every so often he murmurs about some woman, some great love. I'm sure Limril he calls. Is he a spurned lover? It does not matter to me. It is a death sentence to walk into this camp, as you will both find out. Got another one, boss. Indeed. Let us go. I only came for my brother. We will leave and trouble you no more. Gladion. How sweet. I am truly touched. Kill them, boys. You shall not leave here alive. We are here to conquer Gondor. You have come to the wrong place seeking mercy. Lots of waves here. That's enough. This ends now. Your interference amused me at first, but no more. Get away from my brother. Ugh, Furion, no. Must get away while the curs are distracted. No,
How may I
no.
help you, friend?
Furion, my brother. His wounds were too much. He was too weak. Gladion's anguish is severe. It is the best that you return to Dinadab. Alright, so I think that's a good stopping point. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I also hope to see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.